Today we'd like to go over the removal of the heat spreader on the RSX chip. Number of things to cover. Some of the different items you will need to get started is some Q-tips. Good to have a fine point scraper. May come in handy, not required. A regular scraping tool you will need. And a chisel. You'll also need some remover to get the adhesive off underneath. We're going to be covering removal of the heat spreader and then the reapplication of the heat spreader, which requires a number of different things. So we'll be using a cheap thermal paste because we're not going to be actually reusing this board. And then you'll also need some different, well, you'll need one of these, but one is just a piece of a bedspread cut into pieces, the other would be gauze, and the other would be like a bandage wrap. These are actually to keep the remover in contact with the surface. And then a piece of aluminum foil or plastic sheathing or a plastic bag or something like that to keep the fumes and the adhesive remover from evaporating too quickly and not doing its job. So the first thing we'd like to cover is what is the easiest way to remove the heat spreader from the GPU. And the best answer for that is you want a tool that's going to maximize your contact with the surface of the chip against the spreader itself. And by doing that, getting as much area, you're going to have a lower PSI, which is pressure, on the surface, which is going to minimize your damage. So again, you're looking for a nice wide object that's going to fit. There's memory chips on both sides, so something that will fit in between. It's nice and wide and has a very flat, even edge on it. So this is a chisel. This chisel happens to be approximately 13 millimeters. So it's a 13 millimeter chisel. I would say anything 13 to 17 is probably going to fit, but we're going to take a look afterwards. Now, when removing the RSX cap, you're going to be going on the side that's facing the cell BE chip. So this is the RSX, and then this is the cell BE, and you want to be on this side of the RSX. So you're going to insert your tool right here, and then you're just going to lift. And then that's it. Now when you look, you should see very minimal disruption to the chip.